Knock at the Cabin. I have to admit, I was a little wrong about this movie. I told a friend of mine that I was pretty sure this movie was going to be borderline bad, and I was wrong. It was an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so I was expecting there to be some type of twist at the end where, you find out that the village is actually next door to a city or something. And it turned out this was a good movie. This was actually a pretty good movie. This was, as far as I can remember, Dave Batista's first leading role. Now, he wasn't the primary, well, he was the primary antagonist, and there were some other ones, but he was the guy. There were 3 protagonists, but still, Batista carries this movie. He's got acting chops. He's not just a wrestler, MMA fighter, or whatever else he may do. This dude, he's an actor. Now you've got Hulk Hogan, you've got Bret Hart, you've got Randy Orton, you've got The Rock, you've got John Cena, Bret Hart, if I haven't said his name yet, and a host of others who have been in WWE and transitioned over to acting, and of them all, of course, The Rock is making more money for his movies, and The Rock is generating bigger movies, but The Rock is a movie star. Dave Batista is transitioning into becoming an actor. There's a difference. There's a difference. Denzel Washington is an actor. Will Smith is a movie star. You go to a Will Smith movie, no matter what's happening, it's a Will Smith movie. There's aliens, Will Smith movie. He's got to tell people about, his 7 pounds of flesh that he had to give up, Will Smith movie. Anything that he's in becomes a Will Smith movie. Denzel, it's a Denzel movie, but it's a good movie starring Denzel. There's a difference. Batista is an actor. The Rock is a movie star. You go see a Rock movie. Who's going to be in it? It's The Rock. It's a Rock movie. You go see this, you're not going to see a Dave Batista movie. You're going to see a good movie starring Dave Batista. This was good. He had a quiet tone during the movie. Even when he got upset once or twice, he said, hey, I'm not trying to scare you. And that was part of where the scare comes from. Because this guy isn't filled with rage. He's not filled with vengeance. He's filled with purpose. He wants to do this. He's going to do this. And he's not going to be, swayed one way or the other. He's going straight for what he thinks is right. And that's spooky. That's spooky. So in the movie, it starts off with the people already in the cabin. They have some flashbacks, but they're in the cabin. And Batista and his party, a group of 4 total, meet these people and tell them that they have, you've seen the preview, so you know they've got to save the world by choosing one of their party, 2 husbands and a daughter. One of them has to decide to kill the other person to save the world. Now, in all honesty, if you came up, busted in my house, and tied me and my family up and said, one of y'all got to kill the other one, I'm really going to try to get loose and beat the brakes off of everybody I can catch. That's going to be where my mind is at, because I'm not killing my family. What are you, nuts? But through the movie, they showed them, hey man, no, we're telling the truth. The world will end unless you make a decision. And they don't believe them. But then things happen and it goes one way or the other. One way they're like, oh my God, it looks like it's really going to happen. And then another way they're like, wait, what? This is So they have to make a decision on if it's real. If Batista is convincing and convinces them to do this thing, or do they escape? There's so many things happening in this movie. Are they going to escape? Are these people real? Are they serious? Because they're saying they're basically getting it from the Word of God. You know, that's a good reference to get some information. But a lot of people say that, most of them crazy. So they don't want to listen to them because they don't want to kill the family. And then certain things play out one way or another. I don't want to give it to you because I want you to go see this movie, and then we can come back here and talk. But this was his best performance. He gave a good performance in Glass Onion. He's hysterical as Drax and Guardians of the Galaxy. But this was good. This was really good. And again, it was surprising because I did not expect the movie to be good. I went to go see the movie because I watch movies. It's my thing. It's what I do. But I was expecting. Sometimes I go to the movies and I'm expecting. Sometimes I'm expecting, but this, on occasion, the movie's good. And this movie was real good. I enjoyed it. Probably mostly because it surprised me. I was expecting one thing and I got another. You know what I mean? I was expecting a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I got a rack of ribs, an ice cold drink, beautiful people to talk to, and great surroundings. I was like, oh, well, this is better. I've had better, but not today. So that was a good movie, man. And the people go out of their way to try to convince you that they're telling the truth. And what would you do? If the world was going to end and you could change it by killing someone you love, the entire world, everyone, except the people in your immediate family, right? You had to kill one of those. So that means your uncles, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers, your puppy that you left home, everybody else that you know is going to die. Plus people you don't know. Everybody on the planet is going to die. Maybe. But you're not going to know for sure until you kill a person in your family. Then you'll know for sure. And there's a time limit, so you can't just be like, well, I'm going to wait and see. When you hit the time limit, that's it, it's over with. According to them, you've got until this moment in time. After this moment, that's it. There's no turning back. The world's going to end. It's over with. What do you do? What do you do? Tough decision. Good movie. In fact, this movie was so good that I would give this movie 8. I want to say and a half. 8 bags of popcorn. Man, 8 bags of popcorn. Because that's what I think about that. More importantly, what do you think about that? Now that we had a chance to see the video, let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn passport.